This video is sponsored by CuriosityStream. Dead people. I see dead people. I see very attractive zombies. Dead people, dude. What's the deal? It's like they're not living life or something, you know? They really just be in the ground, just like chilling, doing whatever they're doing in the ground. I don't know what they're doing. What do dead people do? If I was a dead guy, I'd be a sexy dead guy. I'm not gonna lie. I think the sexiest dead people are the ones that are animated. I love animation, dude. I love all types of animation. And one of the most gorgeous ways to animate has to be stop motion. Such painstaking work and effort to make something so beautiful and smooth. I mean, even Spencer, a world-renowned artist, was a fan of stop motion. One of the best studios to do stop motion has to be Laika. They've produced and animated some of the best looking movies: Coraline, Kubo, Box Trolls, and even Paranorman. Today's topic, whoa, Paranorman, more like pair of balls in your mouth, dude. Paranorman is a 2012 romantic comedy starring a myriad of incredible actors. You see, this is one of those animated movies that I actually didn't really watch growing up. I remember seeing it on TV maybe once in a couple clips, but that's about it. But it always lingered in my mind about being something special that I should give a second look and chance. And I gotta say, I'm so happy that I did. This movie scratches that perfect Halloween animated itch that I've been having for a very long time. It has such fun characters that seem like cliches, but they end up not being. It has gorgeous animation and it has creepy music. And I love anything with zombies. That's like always my weakness. I'm a zombie fiend. The movie is about Norman, a dumb kid who can see the dead, and everyone in town thinks he's a freak because of that. But little do they know that that will become very useful when the dead start getting rezzed. Oh my god. Norman is a fun, cool character that I'm surprised isn't as iconic as other stop motion characters. While he can be a little soy twerp, he definitely has that sad kid aesthetic to like. But even saying that, I can see why this movie didn't stick with a lot of people growing up. It has so much to love, but also feels very small in scope and not too memorable. At times it can move pretty slow and doesn't capture your attention for long, but if you manage to stick with it, you do get some really fun stuff. I think that can be an issue for a lot of Laika movies. They have such gorgeous animation, but sometimes the characters and stories don't match for perfect synergy. Like, honestly, did a single soul watch Missing Link? And if you did do you remember anything from it? Laika does have a new spooky seeming movie coming soon, and that is honestly very exciting. I really hope it's good. When Paranorman came out, it was nominated for the best animated movie of the year, but it lost to Brave. And note that Frankenweenie and Wreck-It Ralph were also nominated that same year. I'd rather watch literally any of those three over Brave. Paranorman, in comparison, is perfect compared to boring ass Brave, dude. Anyways, let's dive into Paranorman and see what it has to offer. What does it bring to the Halloween movie table classics? Can it even hold up in any way? The movie begins with them actually watching a zombie movie on TV. I love zombie stuff that makes fun of zombie stuff by watching zombie stuff. That never gets old. It'll never get old. Actually, this entire intro is perfect. The title card is so fun, and we see Norman sitting on the couch watching TV with his grandma. You know, he's just a sweet kid. He's just hanging out with his grandma until she asks Norman to turn up the AC for her. He goes to ask his mom and dad, and they both yell at him. Why are they yelling at him? Oh, it turns out that she's dead. That's great. That's honestly great. It's such a perfect, subtle reveal about what's special about Norman and the fact that he could see dead people. If you've already seen this movie before, you could tell by the ghost aura around her, but since I haven't seen anything from this movie since I was like 13, I completely forgot. And honestly, that just had me like, whoa, that's pretty cool. And honestly, the movie can be really good a lot of times with that kind of subtlety, and it works against the movie and in favor of the movie. It leads for the movie walking the line of acting too smart at times and not grand enough, if that makes sense. I do love Norman's entire interaction with dead people. I love him walking down the street talking all friendly with the dead people while everyone else looks at him like he's crazy. All the dead people that look so cool. You got like the Amelia Earhart person and like this mob gangsta. You know, that's actually my uncle. Fun fact. This whole sequence just feels like a coming of age movie, you know? He's different. He doesn't get the living. He just gets dead people. Whoa. You can see this at school with the kids looking at him and him falling and having to pick up his stuff and whatnot. You know, classic stuff. It always happens. I love the designs of everything here. You literally just can't beat that stop motion feel. Laika is so good at this craft that you can honestly barely tell it's stop motion. When everyone moves, you can just just barely tell. It's so insanely smooth. It's unreal. I don't know how these guys do it, man. They're just elite. They are just unmatched in this way. Imagine just being so good that no one comes close to you in this kind of way. We see Norman in the school play, which is about witches, and that's foreshadowing for later. Norman also has a pudgy friend. They're just like, you know, the kids from Monster House. While walking home, they're confronted by some crazy man who says to Norman that he also can see dead people, but that something big and bad is happening really soon. Oh no, Monka S bad. Can we get some Monka S's in the chat? Oh god. Soon that guy just actually dies. You know, rest in peace. Oh, that's sad. And then Norman has a schizophrenic freak out during the play. He sees a vision of the witch and how it'll attack soon. Oh, this entire sequence, chef's kiss. Mwah. It's genuinely so creepy and cool that if I was a kid watching this, I would shit bricks. Yes, dude, bricks. That's the entire town is like, whoa, this crazy kid, who is he? Like Mr. Robot hearing voices? Weirdo. We then see the dad be a meanie and he like grounds him. This man really grounding his kid for having mental problems. Like, dude, what's wrong with you? Soon Norman makes a trip to the dead dude's house to get his book back that, you know, he died holding, because apparently this book is some good literature that's going to help stop the curse from happening. It's really important. Psych, dude, you got debated. It's just stories. It's just fan fiction, fairy tales. One of Norman's bullies shows up to pick on him, but oh no, it's happening. Monka, dude, Monka. Zombies start busting their loads out of the ground all around Norman and the bully. It seems like the zombie is speaking to Norman at one point in honestly such a chilling way.
Stop. You must stop.
What? Norman?
I love when audio like this just drops some creepy words and there's no other noises around. We then see the pudgy kid who's watching, bro, dude, what are you doing right now? And then soon we got another duo going. We got the jock, we got Norman's sister, and they go to find Norman, but they're gonna encounter some zombies and get in a car crash. Oh god. This all becomes a really long chase kind of sequence with the entire group running through town and the zombies chasing them. It does become a little drawn out, but honestly I'd like to excuse it because of all the cute zombie gags. Literally the best gag in the entire movie is this one guy trying to get a snack from the vending machine while zombies are approaching. He's like too invested in his snack to care. I just love it. Then it soon twists everything and shows that the zombies are actually more scared of the humans than the humans are of them. Oh, the poor bony freaks. At the library, they all try to figure out stuff and how to stop the witch's curse, but everyone around Norman is just so mean. They're all so mean to this dude. Like, none of them really try to help. They all just yell at him and are mean. And like, I get why Norman doesn't care for anyone but the dead, because everyone he knows truly sucks butt, dude. Norman then runs from riots and more zombies to the top of the building until he gets struck by lightning, leading for a very scary dream of the supposed witch being sentenced to execution by the zombies we met. Whoa, revelation, dude, revelation going on right now. Turns out that the zombies don't want to hurt anyone. They just want to go back to being dead. They regret killing a kid. Yeah, I would probably regret that too. Finally, the people around him stop being jerks and help Norman out. About damn time. Even mom and dad finally stop being jerks and help him get to the big witch to talk to her. He calms her down and helps her find peace. Good guy Norman. He's all sweet to her. I love it. We also get a little submersion with the jock and the sister not getting together, because the whole movie you think that they are, but then it turns out that the jock has a boyfriend. Love that. The dad finally accepts the fact that grandma is there and they sit together watching TV. It's really sweet. And that's the happy ending of Paranorman. More like a pair of nuts. I'm sorry. I did it again. Paranorman is sweet. It's a nice, beautiful movie from 2012 that is a lot better than I actually thought it would be. The characters have a lot of subtlety, and a lot of the humor is witty and quickly paced in a dialogue, which I like. I do think that the movie isn't grand enough in the end. I feel like it's pretty dragged out for a full movie, and I can see why it's not fully talked about to this day. Because while it is really sweet and charming, it's just missing that something extra for people to talk about. I think Norman is a great character, and the zombies are a lot of fun, but there really isn't much stake or drama until the very end. Nothing really has you on your toes in this kind of story, and that kind of sucks. Very obviously, like I said countless times already, that the animation here is stunning, and the best parts of this movie are the crazy sequences with Norman and the witch. I think this movie would have been so much better with more of those. Just going a little bit more scary would have benefited this movie a lot. Honestly, not being a kid's movie would have benefited this movie a lot. It feels like it really wants to be mature at times, but just can't, because it wouldn't be as successful. With Laika's new movie coming out, I am very excited to see more from them. Work and passion in this craft is just so rare. rare nowadays. I hope Leica gets a million more chances to continue making whatever they love. Sometimes it'll work and maybe sometimes no one will really care, but that doesn't mean someone should ever stop. I'm really glad that there's more coming from them in the future, and if it truly is a spooky movie, I hope it goes a lot further than Paranorman, because that'll be so fun. But you know what else is fun? Learning. And that's why this video's sponsor is CuriosityStream. CuriosityStream is a wonderful subscription streaming service offering thousands of documentaries and non-fiction titles from some of the world's best filmmakers. And the best part is, it's cheap and affordable at just under $20 a year. CuriosityStream features great exclusive originals for people who want to know more, for the nerds and history buffs and scientists out there. If you guys didn't know, I'm all of those. I'm incredibly genius. CuriosityStream is available on lots of platforms like Roku, Android, Xbox, smart TVs, iOS, Chromecast, and more. It's available worldwide and has content like science, nature, history, technology. My personal favorite documentary right now is Demolition Man, a series that shows the ins and outs of tackling safe demolitions of massive, complicated structures. In the Paris episode, I like when a building gets blown up. Just look at how clean and neat. It's unreal. And if you'd like to sign up for CuriosityStream, just go to curiositystream.com/24framesofnick for unlimited access to the world's top documentaries, and use promo code 24framesofnick, and you will get 25% off a subscription, which means it'll only be $15 for an entire year. So click the link below or go to curiositystream.com/24framesofnick to get 25% off. I mean, that comes out to basically just $1.25 a month, and that's a little insane. Thank you to CuriosityStream for sponsoring.